What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia?
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another gardening adventure video. I feel like I haven't vlogged in a minute. I haven't picked up the camera in a minute, just because I've been just trying to let things grow, and I'm planting a couple new seeds and just a couple new surprises over there. So I'm gonna take y'all over there to go and see the progress that we've made. I guess my son is gonna join us. This is Khalil. This is my youngest son, and he's the one that I guess inspired me to get this gardening stuff started, because he brought Veronica home. And we'll have to do an update on Veronica. She's since had her surgery and is in quarantine, her and the baby. So we'll do an update on them later. But let's go over to the garden and see what's going on. We're actually going to be harvesting something today. We're doing our first harvest. So this is, like, I guess, a video of first. The first time my son is in the video and the first harvest. And yeah, let me go ahead and turn y'all around so y'all can see the progress. All right, you guys. I know it's kind of messy in there. Excuse me. I've been waiting because I'm getting ready to rearrange again. So I just kind of like left stuff where it was. But as you can see, our dynamic duo is on the rise. Number one has already surpassed that midpoint on the fence. Okay, and number two is just a little bit behind. So they're doing really, really well. We've got some cucumber over here. We did lose one of the cucumbers. He's in the greenhouse, but I think we're gonna lose him. He was turning yellow and just looking like he was kind of fried. So I just went ahead and got put him in there, put him in a cup actually, and put him in the greenhouse to try to save him. But I don't think he's gonna make it. So we're one cucumber short here, but that's okay because I still have quite a few of them, quite a few cucumber plants. This is our marigolds. They are doing very well. Petunias are still coming in slowly. I may have to repot this whole thing here because I think the marigolds have obviously outgrown this little container thing here, and I think the petunias might be struggling because maybe they don't have enough room. So I really do want to go ahead and transplant them. My little Granny Smith apple is doing really, really well, coming along. These are the collards. They are coming up slowly. I don't know if you can see them there, but they're there and they are coming slowly. This is the fastest moving one right here. They don't have any names yet, and none of them have names yet. Sandy is doing exceptionally well. Look at how much she's branched out. She's got like tendrils on her, like all these curly tendrils. So I think that there's gonna be some fruit coming soon, like if you see there. And there were a few other spots that I was noticing where there might be some blooms coming. Super excited about that. She is just taking off. And then Danny over here, he's doing well too. I'll need to go ahead and clip those two yellow leaves. I'm gonna take them right out probably in a little bit. And Kanicki's doing okay too. You can see he's growing, doing his thing. Back there we have some cucumbers. You can see they are definitely on the rise. That looks like the biggest one. And yeah, that was like in the beginning batch of the straight 8, but they're doing exceptionally well. Those 3 back there. Oh, that's actually 4. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. But that one in the front is doing really good. All right, my okra. Here's my okra. This one is I don't know what she's doing back there, but you know, she needs to get her life together. I've talked to her several times already, and she's just, you know, I don't know what she's doing. She's got attitude or something. I don't know. But her sister is doing well, and I'm very proud of her. So that's her there. And then our onions down here are doing okay. All right, they're still doing their thing. And our corn, man, look at our corn. These jokers are getting big. Yeah, so I'm super proud of them. The pink ladies over here are doing good. Look at them just growing away. This one in particular, we'll call her Rizzo, since she's like second in line or whatever. She's just taking off, and you know, she's just following suit behind Sandy. So I'm definitely going to be moving this watermelon patch and Sandy, like, I'm putting them together so that they're all together in a space. And I think I'm going to be moving them somewhere up there to the front so that they can kind of drape, you know, on the ground over there and towards the front of the garden. All right, then back here we have our tomato patch. Okay, we have a Roma tomato, one Roma tomato. If you remember, I was so upset that I had only had one Roma tomato sprout, and I had all these other ones. Well, it turns out I do have another Roma tomato, because if you look really closely, there's a sprout. There's a sprout that came up. I must have missed the seed. And so I'm going to definitely go ahead and transplant that into its own container so that I can have 2 Roma plants. And then over here is our cantaloupe patch and our eggplant patch. The cantaloupe are doing well also, and the eggplant are moving kind of slow, but I just, you know, they were replanted kind of young, so they're kind of still doing their thing. This one seems to be the fastest moving one. So yeah, and then back there in that little orange pail, it was supposed to have been basil, and I had seen a couple of sprouts, but I don't know what's going on with that that container back there. So let's take a walk over to the greenhouse. But let's take a look at the sunflowers while we're here. No blooms yet, but you see it's turning colors. It's getting like this black on it, so it's coming. It's coming. And then these are the compost bins, and that is just diatomaceous earth on the ground, just to kind of keep the ants and stuff away, because they were trying to get into my bins. So that's just like a natural pest control, form of pest control. Then over here we have number 1, and if you look down in there, now this one doesn't have the black speckles, but you can see where, you know, it's growing from the middle. And he is super, super tall. Super tall. I'm probably about as tall as that one there. So when he gets to that rung right there, that plank right there, he'll be taller than me. Isn't that crazy? Anyway, moving on into the garden. And into the greenhouse. Alright, y'all, this is the greenhouse. Show y'all, this is the mesclun that we're going to be harvesting today. We're not going to harvest all of it. I just need a few pieces of it, and I'll discuss that more in just a moment. But here on this side we have some, this is like the sprouting. This has become the sprouting zone, this greenhouse. So all of the things that were on the table once upon a time are now in here, but my lettuce and my lettuces I'm keeping in here as well, because they can't have like direct sunlight, and also my peppers. So my peppers have finally sprouted in this container. I'm so happy. So I'm just gonna keep them here for a while. They do have this like white moldy stuff on there. I'm not sure what that is. I'll have to look that up, but if anyone knows, feel free to leave it in the comments down below so we can fix that up. Down here is my spinach and my parsley. Nothing is going on with this parsley. I'm about to give up on that. It definitely should have sprouted by now, and I don't know what's going on with it. And this spinach is moving very, very slow. I'm thinking that it's too hot for this spinach, because if you look over here at this spinach has been this size for a long time. So I really think it's just too hot for this spinach. The other little ones that you see in there are burpee bib, and then they're doing well because they're in here along with the mesclun. And so I know that they will grow in that pot, but I may have to just go ahead and remove the spinach because they're not doing so well, and I'll have to try them again when the weather starts cooling down. This is another mesclun and burpee bib, and I think I'll need to repot them very soon because they have been kind of this size for a while, and this grew like wildflower once I put it in this bigger container. So I'm definitely going to be moving them out. And then I also, these are new over here. We have this is like a mix of everything. We have some black seeded Simpson that I'm definitely going to try again because I want to try it here in the greenhouse, the burpee bib. And then over on this side we have what is that? Oh, more mesclun. And then in this one we have a new one. It's called Butter Crunch, and I'm growing some more of that up in one of the cups up there, so I hope to be moving that into another pot as well. And this one is some peppermint that had sprouted that I had just repotted. That pretty much, from what I understand, grows wild, so once it starts maturing it'll probably fill up the pot, and I'm planning on keeping it in that pot. And down here we just have, this is my camera cut off. The celery in there sprouted, and yeah, it hasn't done anything there. Here we have some spearmint, another Roma tomato that I planted before I found out about that sprout. And all of these are tomatoes that had sprouted from the original seeds that I had planted. Here at the top we have a mystery plant. That was the plant that was growing in the dirt bucket down here at one point. Remember, I just had dirt. So we don't know what that is, but I kind of think it's a tomato. This is a plant that seeds that I recently got off of Etsy. These are collards. This is an eggplant, and that's collards. More eggplants. We have echinacea that's new, and this is another one of the seeds that I got off of Etsy, along with zinnia. And they are sprouting, and they will be like this pretty red garnet color. So those are going to be really pretty. Moving on to this side, this is the last side, and I have to hurry up because I'm running out of space on my card. So we have some catgrass that's doing really well. We have, I don't know how to say that, y'all. So his name is Nas, okay? So we've got Nas back there. We've got our scallion and cilantro. They're growing really slow too. I'm wondering if they're getting too much sun or if it's too hot for them. That's that cucumber that I was telling you guys about. You see how he looks? I don't know if he's gonna make it. Then we have the Butter Crunch that I said that I had planted separately. This is lemon balm that is, I don't know what it's doing. It's trying to come up. And then we have a lemon cucumber that's new, and then summer squash, and that's also new seeds that I just recently bought. So that is the update in the garden, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and harvest some of this mesclun for dinner tonight and show y'all how I'm gonna use it. Yeah, so let me go ahead and do that. Let me get my son to hold the camera for me while I get the scissors and harvest to my first harvest. All right, you guys, so I'm just going to take off a couple pieces of the mesclun, just a couple different leaves. So hubby and I had actually tasted it yesterday because we were actually planning on harvesting yesterday, and I'm glad we did taste it because we were originally going to be making a salad because it's like a lettuce. It's like this gourmet lettuce from what it says on the seed packet. And so yeah, we were like, okay, let's taste this because we want to have a salad. Well, I'm glad we took a couple leaves off because that stuff is very, very spicy. And so it's so spicy. In fact, I feel like it's more of a type of a lettuce where I'm gonna have to like cook it down. Like, these bugs are just killing me, y'all. These bugs are all over the place. Anyway, yeah, I feel like we're gonna use it to cook with because it's so spicy. And so just like you would use spinach, you know, you saute your spinach down or you put it in your different dishes. That's what I'm gonna use the mesclun for. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take off a couple pieces. Okay, so this is what I took. Not a lot, you know, but that's enough for what I plan on doing tonight. So let's go in the kitchen and go wash these off and chop them up and put them in our chicken. So here it is, you guys, my first harvest. Some lettuce leaves. They feel really nice. They feel real, like, kind of velvety and just really like strong leaves. And they smell, let's see. Yep, they smell so fresh and green. So I'm going to go ahead and wash these off and chop them up, and I have some chicken that I've already seasoned, and I'm just gonna add this into my chicken because I would normally add like peppers and onions, but it's about time to go shopping, so I don't have any of that stuff. But luckily I have this spicy mesclun that can season up my chicken, so let's go ahead and try it. All right, so it's all washed off. I'm gonna go ahead and chop it up, and I've got my chicken here. So we'll be all back when that we'll be back when the chicken is all done, and we'll see how it tastes. Hi you guys, this is my eldest son Jay. Say what's up, Jay. And he has volunteered to go ahead and try some of the harvest. We have cut off just 2 more leaves for him to try. He just got home, and so he's excited about the chicken that's in the oven, but he wanted to try the leaves raw. So I think you should try them together. Okay. Well, because it's, you know, it's supposed to be like a salad type of thing. So we're gonna try together. And let's see what his reaction is to how it tastes. And I told him it tastes spicy, so he knows it's kind of spicy. Is it spicy? Do you taste the spiciness I was talking about?
I don't taste spice.
You don't taste spicy? What it tastes like? Just regular lettuce?
Very fresh, regular lettuce. I haven't tasted.
It's like a peppery type of taste. You taste the pepperiness?
I taste a little bit of it.
Yeah.
But I don't taste lettuce this fresh though, for real.
It's mad fresh, right? Yeah.
I do think it's better to cook with it. It won't really.
Yeah, this particular variety of lettuce. Yeah, I think so too, because of that pepperiness in it.
Definitely better when cooking with something.
Okay.
It wasn't bad though. It wasn't spicy to me.
Okay.
But yeah, that was pretty good.
So yeah, like we said, we think for us, we're gonna be cooking with it because it's just a little bit too peppery, too much pepper than we're used to for a salad green.
It's very green.
To be eating it. Well, yeah, the green part I don't mind.
Yeah.
You know, the salad is supposed to taste green, but that pepper spiciness to it is just a little bit too much. Like, I don't even really care for arugula like that. But I know, like, when you go to restaurants, you know, they kind of put arugula in the salad, and I don't mind that, but I don't have that very often. Like, when was the last time I've been to a restaurant, had a restaurant salad, you know what I mean? So, and here we just normally do like half romaine and half spinach all the time, so we're not used to that spicy stuff. All right, y'all, so our chicken is ready and we're getting ready to taste it. I have Khalil back with me, and he's gonna be our tester as well as myself. So let's dig in. Let me turn, how are we gonna do this? Let me turn y'all around. All right, so we got our chicken. Oh, I didn't even quite say my grace. Did you say your grace over your food? Anyway, here's the chicken. As you can see, it has the lettuce seasoning on it. So I'm gonna try it.
Take a look. Focus. Oh yeah. Alright. You know what it tastes like? You know what it tastes like? It tastes like chicken.
It tastes good. It just tastes like, you know, an herb seasoning on chicken.
We're eating the plants that was outside?
Yeah, I harvested some.
Oh,
and
poor
I
plants.
chopped it up and put it on the chicken as a seasoning.
Poor plants.
So
I ain't get to say bye to them before I'm eating them.
anyway, y'all, this was our first harvest. Super excited.
Oh, yeah.
It tastes good.
Super excited.
It tastes good. And I grew this myself. And you can do it too. You know, if you're interested in gardening. I started this off from seeds that I bought at Dollar Store and Home Depot. So, yeah. But
And Lowe's.
and Lowe's, yeah. Alright, y'all. Well, I'm going to end the vlog here. Thank y'all so much for watching. We hope y'all enjoyed watching our first harvest. And hopefully this is the first of many more to come. So, again, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of these videos. And don't forget to also leave us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Alright, y'all. See you next time.
Alright.
Bye.
So,
Quiet. So, Jay wants to try the chicken on the vlog. He wants to give his opinion.
It's not an official test.
Taste test. He has added our green sauce to it. We make this green sauce out of olive oil and other herbs. And he added that to it as well. So, see what he thinks.
I can taste it.
Duh, you can taste
No,
it.
I can taste the spinach.
It's not spinach.
No, not the spinach. Yeah, the lettuce.
Yeah.
I can taste it.
Because it's greeny. It's really greeny.
Mm-hmm.
You know, some are the ones that you buy from the store. Yeah, they're greeny, but like, if you cook them, you lose that greeny taste. That one's pretty good. I can still taste the green.
Okay.
Yo.
The chicken's always fire.
Okay, well, he likes it, and they like it. So, I guess it's a winner. So, we'll continue to use it for cooking and not as a salad. So,
Where's the salt?
there you have it.